Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. My name is Walizara as a company executive for this Tenaga Nasional Berhad. So today we want to conduct a meeting for analyze our financial report for these past 2 years. Can you guys introduce yourself?
My name is Amir Kwan as lead of financial analyst, and this is Nova Ikashifa, and this is Nozaida Falidna as financial analyst.
Please take a seat.
Good morning everyone. As a lead financial analyst, I would like to thank you all for being here today. Our objective is to evaluate Tenaga Nasional Berhad's short-term financing needs and recommend the best option based on our analysis. To start, let's have the brief of TNB's financial health. Ms. Sohaili, could you please provide a summary of our current situation?
Certainly, Sir Ikwan. TNB is the Malaysian multinational electricity company and is the only electric utility company in Peninsula Malaysia and also the largest publicly listed power company in Southeast Asia. It was founded in 1949 and is essential to the production, distribution and transmission of power in the nation. The core of Malaysia power grid is formed by TNB vast infrastructure network, which make it easier to deliver the uninterrupted electricity needed to propel industrial expansion, economic growth and societal advancement. We have been experiencing increased demand and are planning to upgrade our infrastructure to ensure continued reliability and efficiency. We need to secure short-term financing to manage our working capital and cover immediate operational expenses. Here are our financial report that highlight for the past 2 years.
Thank you, Ms. Sohaili. Now, let's dive into our analysis. Ms. Ina, could you please discuss the liquidity and activity ratio?
Absolutely, Sir Ikwan. Let's continue our discussion. So our team in financial analysis, we have helped the admin company to calculate financial statement. Okay, it have 3 types of liquidity ratio, which is current ratio, quick ratio and net working capital. For current ratio, the MB current ratio improved from 1.20 in 2022 to 1.24 in 2023. This indicates that the MB has sufficient current asset to cover its short-term liability, suggesting a solid liquidity position. Next, quick ratio. The quick ratio also increased from 1.11 in 2022 to 1.15 in 2023, showing that the MB can meet its short-term obligation without relying on the sale of inventory. This is crucial for maintaining financial stability. Lastly, net working capital. Tenaga Nasional Berhad has better net working capital in 2023, which is RM7,809.60 than in the years 2022, which is RM7,458.90. Now, let's proceed to activity ratio. Is divided to for activity ratio, which is fixed asset turnover, total asset turnover, inventory turnover, and lastly average circulation period. For fixed asset turnover, the MB has maintained a stable fixed asset turnover, indicating efficient use of its fixed asset to generate revenue. Next, total asset turnover improved slightly from 1.25 in 2022 to 1.26 in 2023, reflecting better overall asset utilization. Net for inventory turnover significantly increased from 15.46 in 2022 to 19.24 in 2023, meaning the MB effectively managed its inventory and generate sales. Lastly, average collection period improved dramatically from 162 days in 2022 to 72 days today in 2023, showing better credit sale management and quicker cash conversion. So for overall, the MB liquidity and activity ratio suggests a healthy financial state capable of managing short-term financial obligations efficiently.
Great sight, Ms. Ina. Now, Ms. Shifa, could you please elaborate on the debt and profitability ratio?
Certainly, Sir Ikwan. So, for the debt ratio, we have
three types of ratio, which is first, debt ratio. The TMB ratio decreased slightly from 70.39% in 2022 to 70.17% in 2023, indicating that TMB has been able to manage its debt level well and maintain a relative low financial risk. Second, we have debt to equity ratios. This ratio also improved, going from 0.83 times in 2022 to 0.67 times in 2023. It shows that TMB has been able to reduce its reliance on debt relative to its equity, which is a positive sign for financial stability. Lastly, we have time interest earned. The time interest earned ratio decreased from 5.68 times in 2022 to 4.49 times in 2023, suggesting that while TMB can still comfortable meet its interest payments, the coverage has reduced slightly, like due to increased interest expenses or lower earnings before interest and taxes. Next, we have profitability ratios. For the first ratio is operating profit margin. Operating profit margin has dropped from 18.5% in 2022 to 13.86. 86. Okay. Next, for the profitability ratios, first we have operating profit margin. The operating profit margin has dropped from 18.5% in 2022 to 13.86% in 2023, indicating a decrease in operational efficiency or increased costs. Second, we have net profit margin. Similarly, the net profit margin decreased from 6.81% in 2022 to 5.22% in 2023, reflecting lower profitability. Lastly, we have return on asset. The returns on asset has also declined from 1.68% in 2022 to 1.35% in 2023, indicating a lower return on the company asset. While TMB debt management is strong, the decline in profitability ratios suggests that the company needs to enhance its operational efficiency and cost management to improve profitability.
Thank you, Ms. Shifa. Based on analysis, we need to recommend the most suitable short-term financing option for TMB. Considering findings, here are our recommendations. The first one is commercial paper. Given TNB's strong credit rating and low interest rates, commercial paper is a cost-effective way to meet our short-term financing need without requiring collateral. The second one is line of credit. Establishing a line of credit will provide TNB with flexible access to funds for managing periodic cash flows, needs, and unexpected expenses. This ensures that we can draw funds as needed and repay them to manage liquidity efficiently. The third one is trade credit. We should negotiate better trade credit terms with our suppliers. This will allow us to purchase goods and services on credit, managing cash flow more efficiently without incurring interest costs. By combining these options, TMB can minimize financing costs while maintaining financial flexibility and stability.
Thank you, teams. These recommendations align well with our financial strategy and operational needs. Implementing a combination of commercial paper, a line of credit, and a trade credit should help us manage our short-term financing effectively while keeping costs under control. Let's proceed with these recommendations and monitor our financial performance closely to ensure we stay on track.
Excellent. we'll draft a detailed report summarizing our finding and recommendation, and then we'll present it to the board for approval. Thank you everyone for your valuable contribution. Let's make this a success for TNB.